this video, we are visiting Mesa Marakesh, restaurant concept, Middle Eastern, by Chef JJ Castaneda, which you can probably see in the background, located here in the San Antonio neighborhood at the intersection of Refugio Norte and Del Refugio, right at the corner. So today we're going to take a couple of dishes on the menu, taste them out, pick one each, and then we'll give our unbiased review on both of those. So if you're ever in town, definitely come and see Chef JJ. You'll see him here, you'll see him at Taste of SMA, you'll see him out at the farms doing farm to table, you'll see him all over the town. So we'd love for you guys to kind of join us on this adventure. If you have some good food, and we'll share it with you guys. We'll catch you right after the break.
Chef JJ, what's your favorite?
What's my favorite? Chicken pastilla is really good.
Is it
Chicken pie?
the who?
Chicken pie?
Oh, the pie. Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
Did you serve that at the one of the Taste of SMA? It is good.
The lamb, the filled lamb, the pita stuffed lamb.
Okay.
Is good. The chicken kebab.
Okay.
Is good.
Yeah.
Those three items.
Those are your tops. Okay.
So, quick note, pricing. Dips are about 170, 180 to 80 pesos. Stuffed pita sandwiches range from about 170 for the vegetarian one up to about 275 for the patty melt. Salads around 200 pesos. Kebabs
Muchas
the same price as
gracias por mi spritzer.
Gracias. And then desserts around 100 pesos a piece. So not too bad. 300 pesos is around $15 the current exchange rate. So everything's really under about $15 a piece. So pretty good economical place. So upstairs from here is a bar. I think is it Spritz House? Is that what it's called?
I think so.
So I'm looking on the sign out front. So there's a whole separate bar that has separate drinks and things that they'll actually come downstairs.
Refugio Uno Spritz House.
Refugio Uno Spritz House. Refugio Uno Spritz House. So you got a tropical spritz.
See?
Bar upstairs. How is that tropical spritz?
It's muy rico. And it's also very spritzery. It's very refreshing. That's muy rico. There's pineapple. Pineapple. I think maracuya. It's very tasty, yeah. Sí. Muchas gracias. Perfecto.
So we got the hummus here, the little pita on the side.
Slathered in olive oil, which I love.
So the hummus has some olive oil, some pickles, and some za'atar on top. What's this little relish thing?
It looks so good. No, but it looks delicious. No, you don't want it. I already gave you some anyway.
Did you? I don't see you.
Man, you don't stop double dipping.
I haven't dipped it once.
Well, let me tell you something here. This is a fresh batch. It might not be as
Fresh batch. I'll give you a minute.
10 minutes. 10.
Take that first bite.
It was 10 minutes. Who's counting?
That's good.
It's good.
Well seasoned. It's nutty. Olive oil is good. I can sneak some of this pickle in there.
I remember his pickles being really tasty. The pickle?
Good acidity, good crunch. Not mushy. I like a mushy pickle.
His hummus is so smooth.
It's very smooth.
It's so smooth.
I'm chewing, but I really don't need to chew. It just melts in the
You really don't. It's so good, babe.
It's well seasoned.
You think so?
Yeah,
I could take a touch of salt, but that's just me.
You always want to touch salt.
Don't judge me.
Well, I think it is salted enough. I wouldn't mind some more spice, not necessarily spicy spice, but like a little more cumin forward. I just have I personally like my hummus.
But it's very tasty.
I don't believe in traditional anyway, but that's just the way I make hummus.
He always bucks the traditions, y'all.
Sometimes you gotta do your own thing.
I've never had hummus with vegetables. Nothing, no pickled onions or
Yeah.
nothing added to it. It's just they made garnish with sesame seeds, olive oil. It's so creamy. Like he blended it was about 5 minutes whipping it.
Yeah, it was done.
It was a situation. It's so good, though. Don't you talk about me using knife and fork eating pita and hummus.
Why are you? Because you're on camera?
Because I'm on camera being bougie. Now, something that you all may observe while we're dining, when you're in Mexico, there's a very different tradition here, very different culture. So I'm about to call our waitress over here because I want another pickle. No. But normally they drop your food.
And they leave you alone.
And they leave you all alone.
Yeah.
So this is our appetizer we ordered, right guys? So they're not going to come and see if it's delicious. Normally they don't come and check to see if you like it. So if we're eating, we're still alive, then we're good. She has not come back over to offer, to take the dinner order. So if she didn't come over in a little bit, then I will ask her, tell her that we're ready. And when you're in Mexico, listo. So if you're ready is listo. So we'll let her know that we're ready to place our dinner order. But yeah, so if you ever come to Mexico, do not think they're ignoring you. Their service is just totally different.
Yeah. And I think even at more higher end places, there'll be a lot more touchy-feely sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending on, I think, the environment, who's running the restaurant.
That's good you mentioned that, because
they're going to give you low-touch service, leave you alone, which I don't mind so much. Not everything has to be a high-touch situation.
I am a trained server. It took me a while, y'all.
But you were literally taking it personal. Like,
What?
they don't like me.
They don't like us.
They gringos and don't want to serve us.
They don't want to wait on the gringos.
No, they just leave you alone.
They totally do. Sí, listo. Puedo tener una hamburguesa, por favor. Well done, medium well done. ¿Cómo se dice? Medio, medium well.
La carne media.
Sí,
Medio
well. How about you?
Dame un hígado de pollo.
¿Qué? ¿Cala? ¿De pollo?
Hígado de pollo.
Hígado de pollo.
Hígado de
ok.
pollo.
Sí, muchas gracias. Did you want to split
Está
it?
riquísimo.
Hígado de pollo. Hígado de pollo. Chicken liver. Hígado de pollo. I'm going to forget that next time.
No. Muchas gracias, Mr. Liver.
In Spanish? Never?
So
what did you order? You ordered patty melt.
I did because it had caramelized onions and Swiss cheese.
So that combination on anything is all you need
For the
for a
record.
happy life.
Hey.
So that'll be the dish you're judging. I got the hígado de pollo, chicken liver pita with orange marmalade and pancetta. I think it has some caramelized onion as well. I will say right now, one plus to being close to the kitchen is the smell of the grill.
That smells good, right?
The grill is actually not inside the building, it's really outside the door. We're waiting on space for that. And we probably be smoked out if it was inside the building. But it's smelling delicious right now. I think it's your brother. Also, he chose this environment. This environment is tough to cook in. The kitchen is not really a kitchen.
Right.
It's a countertop and a fridge.
Right.
And then there's a shelf with a toaster oven.
Right.
So like, in
Probably
true
a
Mexican
burner.
spirit, like we're gonna find a spot and make it work whatever we want to make it work.
Yep. Para mi esposo, muchas gracias. And, ¿puede tener un margarita?
Una margarita.
Sin sal, por favor. Y mi esposo.
Pitaya coco.
Pitaya coco.
Sí, sí.
I love when I say something in Spanish, and I know I said it right,
And then you look at you 19
And
times?
she looks at me and then she repeats it back to me the exact way that I said it. And it's just like, it's going to take a minute to register because you're an American and you said it.
You said it right.
I said it right. Battalion Coco? Battalion Coco, yeah. I was waiting to try to figure it out. Then I figured out I didn't have to figure it out. So we got the chicken livers and the patty melt. The fries looking kind of good. I'm going to have to steal me one of them.
You are more than welcome to have one.
You're more than welcome to have a little bite of chicken liver.
Fries are super tasty. Go on.
Oh, she did say that. She says they're about 2 million.
Good fry.
Good, hot, fresh.
That's a good fry.
That's a good fry.
All right. Well, let's give you the. Again, this is supposed to have pastrami in it, guys. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, melted cheese. So the Swiss, the patty, and caramelized onions. So, and then there's mustard on the side.
Bite number one, patty melt. What's it saying to you? Pancetta on the bottom.
It's really delicious.
It's really delicious. Talk me through it. What the flavor's saying.
Well, listen,
And I see there's no Bastillas. And I go, what?
the flavor's really good. The way the mustard and the caramelized onions are playing with each other reminds me of almost a sauerkraut.
Okay.
And then the Swiss cheese, so it's giving me almost a Reuben-y. Yeah, so
Basically, it is a Reuben with a burger.
now there's no pastrami on here. So I think had it had pastrami on here, then it would be a little saltier, a little bit richer, because I could use a little salt on here. And for me personally, me myself,
You need salt?
me myself, no.
Never.
I was moving past the salt. Shut up. When it comes to a patty melt, I prefer for my bread to be buttered and then toasted and grilled like a grilled cheese. Me personally. But
I'll be honest with you,
all in all, it's
there's enough
delicious.
places that do that. Every time you go someplace nowadays and get some kind of melt or a grilled sandwich, it's not really, it's just toast.
It's toasted.
Put some butter on that thing, put it on a flat top in a pan. You know, it's supposed to be buttery and rich. Yeah, for sure. I'm with you.
And the fries, of course, are muy rico.
Yeah. We got chicken livers, caramelized onion, some sort of green on top. I don't know. That's really good.
Chicken livers, yeah? Okay. Guess we're gonna start cooking chicken livers. Baby, we had for dinner. Chicken livers.
You want to hit them on the grill. Smoke the bacon, just a little bit more smoke with some salt. The chicken liver itself is like charred, a little crispy on the outside, but then liver is really smooth texture. And then the onion brings in some sweetness. It is really good. I'm very glad that I took the chance on that. Like anytime you order chicken livers, it's going to be really good or really bad. There's everything in between.
You Arius Garced it.
Did I Arius Garcia? What does that mean?
You took the chance. What you said? Oh my gosh. Y'all got it.
I'm still running the sandwich. Okay, give me a break. Chicken livers have cheddar on the bottom, chicken liver on top, and then onions and orange marmalade. I would not expect to be that good, but
Okay. All right, well, time for mama's go and get you a little bite. Let's just swap plates.
I mean, I don't know about swapping the whole plate. You need the whole plate?
Hey, oh my gosh, you're gonna get it back.
I'm sorry. All your fries are gone by the time you get your plate back. Don't be surprised.
They don't get snapped. But the fries are bomb. I think those are probably the best fries I've had.
I say they're neck and neck. Well,
Those are probably the best fries we've had.
I'd be better than Alabama 57. I do like Alabama 57's fries. But these are hitting.
Because they're soft and they're very well seasoned.
Yeah.
Couple crispy bits, soft.
Yeah. They feel like homemade fries. Interesting, right?
It's very good. But whereas you like the marmalade, I don't.
You don't? Too sweet for you or what?
I don't care for the wine bitterness.
Burger's good. It does need a pastrami though.
I see.
We got another. This is a special custom drink here.
A dragon fruit margarita.
Yeah, I think the server mixed up the order. So we ordered the margarita and then the pitaya pepper. Perfecto, gracias.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
This is actually a margarita with pitaya and coconut in it. Even though it's supposed to be a separate drink without the margarita. We're going to take a little sip. It's good.
Is it? It is good. That's very delicious. Y'all watching me. I'm going to a food coma. What would happen if you give him some steak? His hummus is delicious, isn't it? It's amazing. It's so smooth, right? So good.
So, our thoughts on Mesa Marakesh. My one dish was chicken livers. Chicken livers with pancetta.
As all of the motors go by.
As all the motorcycles. We always like to hear through the noise. That's just how it's going. Chicken livers, pancetta, caramelized onions, orange marmalade. Chicken livers were grilled, smooth on the inside. Salty pancetta. Orange marmalade had a little bit of that bitterness from the rind, which Jay didn't love so much, but I actually enjoy it. As a balance of all the flavors together by itself. But for that, the system is either thumbs up, Massimino's midway, or thumbs down. And for chicken livers, I would give it a big thumbs up. I would definitely come back and have it again. It was just delicious. Like, I think even if you're not like a big chicken livers fan, it's probably something you can get into. So for you,
And it wasn't even minerally or...
no, it was clean.
It was just really delicious.
Really good.
It was
Yeah.
tasty. So, para mí, the hamburguesa, I would just give it a Massimino. Okay? And partly that's my fault because it was altered, right? So his patty melt has the hamburger patty as well as it's supposed to have 13-day-old pastrami.
Yeah.
Goes through, all the pickling process and all that.
13-day brine.
Yeah, brine. Yeah. So
Maybe
he
not
didn't
describe it as old.
So he didn't have any pastrami. So I asked him, hey, do you sell the burger without the pastrami? I was like, yeah, sure. So for that, I think the pastrami probably would have added some obvious extra flavor as well as extra salt. So next time, if I were to get it, I would make sure the pastrami was available. Yeah, so for me it was a Massimino, but let's be clear, the French fries.
The French fries are 2 thumbs up. Cisco and Ebert. You know what I'm saying?
Thumb for me, a thumb for him.
Yeah, I mean, this fries can be hard to find in town, so I will come back just for the fries.
Yeah,
Because
like
I
for
like
real.
fries that much.
Like, can I get a lemonade and a little French fry?
Yeah.
Fries are bomb.
Yeah.
Delicious, yes.
As well as the drinks from upstairs at Refugio Uno Spritz House. It's a separate business, but drinks as well, really good. Bartender's treating us to a nice special tuna liqueur. And tuna in Spanish, it's how they say prickly pear, not tuna liqueur.
Prickly pear.
Prickly pear. Local San Miguel.
Because when she came off and I was like, no thanks. She kept saying tuna, I was like, gracias, no. There's a reason why I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't care for any beverage with tuna. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm like, and no is no in Spanish and English, but she kept pushing it.
Yeah. So if you guys happen to be in town, make some...
Good for you.
He didn't hear me. Because his window's closed. It just was a reaction. Sorry, everybody.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's a lot. So, I almost had a car accident outside the intersection.
Lord, thank you. Thank you for keeping us another day, Lord, another evening and safe and sound.
In this video, we're visiting Terraza 48, a rooftop restaurant here on Cordeo 48A in El Centro.
You're going to have Mediterranean food. They have tacos. They have cocktails, mocktails. So let's just sit down, enjoy some food, and the beautiful city of San Miguel.
We're Chris and Jackie, two immigrants trying to eat our way through our beautiful new hometown of San Miguel de Allende. Let's get a table for three and review everything this UNESCO World Heritage Site has to offer. You're watching 7997 Eats San Miguel.
Oh, amigos. Yikes. That's beautiful.
So, we have a treat,
We have friends.
a surprise. I guess chapulines on the hummus. It's not expected.
For the record, I do believe that certain things should be listed on the menu. Amigos is one of them.
It just tastes crunchy. A little smoky. It's delicious. I'm not mad.
Now, for the record, it's not the first time we've had insects or byproduct of insect.
Yeah.
It's a thing. What was that that dish we had in Mexico City?
I want to say it's escamoles, which was ant eggs.
And it was delicious.
It was so good. Buttery.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, but it told us what it was, you know?
It did. It was not a surprise.
And then when we've eaten at Ancestral, chef has chapulinos in her guacamole.
Yeah.
So it's on the menu.
Yeah.
I think some things should be listed.
No, it is on the menu, actually.
Where?
Just totally missed it.
Where? It says green chickpea hummus.
It says green chickpea hummus, and the description underneath of it, chili oil, grasshoppers, olives, and mushrooms.
So for the record, y'all, the description should not have a space in between it. We don't put spaces. Because I'm thinking it's another dish. Oh my goodness.
It's really good.
That's very good.
Smooth, it's creamy.
Is that olive?
Crunch. Yeah, there's olives, there's mushrooms. And then there's pumpkin seeds and the crickets. So you got smooth, creamy, the crunch. The chili oil isn't really spicy. It hasn't hit me yet, at least if it is.
It's great flavor. Okay. All right, so that was a 48.
48. Yeah. Chili oil is cooking in a little bit. It's not super spicy at all. It's good.
I've never had a hummus like this. And it's really tasty.
Like what? How would you describe it? It's different.
Well, for all intents and purposes, I would say it's busy. It's busy. It's a fusion, right? They married Mexico and the Mediterranean. They really, really did. And they're totally unapologetic about it. Yeah, so instead of using olive oil, they use the spicy chili oil. And
Pumpkin seeds, grasshoppers.
yeah, it's muy interesante.
The olives is more Mediterranean. Mushrooms are kind of in between. But yeah, really good. Really good. Overall, the ambiance of this place is small, but it's beautiful. From the street, you see the steepest set of stairs you ever want to see in your life. And if you're like my wife who just came from workout, maybe not as inviting as you'd like it to be.
My legs, y'all. My legs were trembling.
So you go up the first flight, that level is the kitchen. You have to go up another flight of stairs to get to the restaurant itself. Looks like maybe, I don't know, a good 10 tables. But
Very intimate.
The view is dramatic, gorgeous.
As usual, right?
You get all the churches.
It's so lovely.
It's incredible. And like, this is not a unique view for this city. This city has this view in a lot of places. And it's always awe-inspiring every time you get to it. So big thumbs up on the ambiance for sure. A little modern, exposed beams, plants around the edges, great lighting, is very subtle. We're probably disturbing the lighting right now with our light.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking the same
Apologies.
thing. Lo siento.
Good place for a quiet, romantic dinner, unless there are YouTubers there with big lights.
We mess it up for anybody. Trying to be cute.
Want to start off?
Ouch.
Kick it off.
Oh, Lord, thank you. Thank you for keeping us another day, Lord, another evening, and safe and sound, and just sitting in your mercy, Lord. Thank you so much for this meal. May it nourish us, may nothing hurt or harm us, Lord, and bless the hands that prepared it from the farm to the table. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
And bless the cook, Lord. All right, let's see. There's a lot going on. It's really delicious.
So the governor had the manchego, shrimp, poblano, chili beans, creamy avocado, and a Parmesan crust. Yes. It's working for you?
Touch salty.
That should be perfect, right up your alley.
It's deep. It's rich. The salt is coming through because of the cheeses.
Yeah.
So it's manchego and Parmesan. And the shrimp has a little chili spice to it. It was really delicious. Creamy avocado. Easy delicious. And there's a black bean situation. What is this, friend? Hold on, guys. Hold on. What is that? Caramelized onions? So it's dark, it's rich, it's really delicious.
And this is on a flour tortilla. For those who think there's no flour tortillas in Mexico.
Right. It's a thing.
Yeah, that is good.
Dark, rich.
Dark, rich. It is salt forward for the cheese. Shrimp is well seasoned. Not overcooked. It's a quality taco. I'm a fan of that. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, Terraza.
Right, 2 for 2 so far. So we got the tacos de lengua with, I think, pickled onions and cucumber and something else.
And I like how my little crisps give more texture too for my taco.
First of all, the tongue,
Is it tender and delicious?
super tender.
Is
delicious.
it?
Could be seasoned a little stronger. Super tender, fall apart. It's got some sweetness. The onions and the cucumber, I think, should use some acid to kind of cut through that a little bit. But overall, it's solid. I think your taco is better than my taco, but it's still a taco.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Uh-oh.
Lose
It's
it all.
falling apart,
Don't lose it
babes.
all.
Hold on.
Tuck your goodies in.
Tuck
How often do you say that? Sometimes your goodies be hanging out. You gotta tuck them in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yours is better than that. It's good.
Mm-hmm. I think this one could have stood a flour tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
The corn tortilla. Sometimes corn tortillas can soften really quickly and disintegrate.
Yeah.
But you know it's homemade. You totally know it's homemade. Okay, I'm going in for the tamale.
I shouldn't take back my comment. Now I got more of the cucumber and the onion. It's enough acid to cut through.
Wow. That mole. Great flavor. Oh my goodness.
I don't need the tremendous pile of lettuce on the top.
You need your vegetables.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Initially, I'm thinking I don't need the lettuce.
Get your vegetables. The mole. Just that hint of chocolate, that hint of sweetness. Great spice. Oh man. Tender, moist.
Oyster tamale.
I could enjoy that as a meal. You know? Like if there was some shrimp or chicken hidden in there. It's like you don't need meat all the time, but
Yeah.
but I could still taste that, you know. Having some roast
Kind
chicken.
of the fun of a tamale is like
Stuff it
a
with
secret
anything.
treat on the inside.
What's inside, right?
Cool.
That's yummy, right? Nice hit. Nice hit of spice. Not terribly spicy, guys. Just spicy enough.
I will say the exterior is like a little tough. Like maybe it's been steaming just a little too long. Maybe.
Or that part of it, probably like the hottest part of the pot.
Maybe so. But the inside is smooth and delicious. Fresh pieces of corn in there.
It's really good.
It's really good. I will say I could use some more texture in the tamale. I think a tamale doesn't necessarily need texture in it, but as a composed dish, I always want some texture. So a little bit more texture in there would be nice. The lettuce on top is not crisp enough to really take texture to me. But
So what would you do? Pickle onion?
I think there has to be some texture with some acid. I think it needs some acid. It's rich and sweet. Having some acid to cut through would be helpful. So a pickled onion, pickled cucumber. Yeah. It's delicious, though. Very delicious. I don't know, is that a sign of good food? Is when you're eating the salsa, chips and salsa last? Like, you're not worried about trying to fill yourself up on chips and salsa?
Okay. I like the blue corn for better.
Yeah.
Better texture. How's your roasted salsa in the middle?
Whatever. I would say not the place to come for chips and salsa.
Muchas gracias.
I will say that's a first for any restaurant in Mexico we've been to.
Ever.
Yeah.
To me, that was like crumbing the table back home.
Right. Yeah. So she stepped in and gave us a wipe down.
Yikes. Okay, wipe down. Extra pesos.
Wipe me down.
What?
Wipe me down.
Extra. Calmate. Extra pesos, though.
So yeah, this would be a place I would definitely come back to. But I'll give a formal review after everything has been completed.
Okay.
They still got one more round to possibly mess it up.
Yeah. Aw.
Chips and salsa didn't deliver, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Not mad.
It's the little nibbles, the free nibbles, so
Yeah.
I
wouldn't put much effort into that either.
really, I would.
I don't know.
My nibbles were delicious.
Sounds very
At the J-
inappropriate. Very inappropriate. Yeah, I think it's a good range of prices. Like you can get 200 peso tacos, which for tacos is expensive, but it's $10. Or you can spend $35 on a nice ribeye steak. So, you know, you got options. You don't have to go and spend a ton of money if you don't want to.
Right. You could treat this almost like a tapas.
Yeah. Of course, we did order tacos and an appetizer.
Yes. The
I haven't seen a main dish just yet.
That's true. That's true.
Main dish might be bigger.
So next time we come back,
Yeah.
you are going to come back with us.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, wow. What did you order?
Something.
Yikes. Muchas gracias. Oh, wow. Es mucho calor. Mucho caliente. Sí. Thank you.
So this is the cremoso de dulce de leche. So dulce de leche cream.
Banuelo? What's the
I think this is
banuelo?
triangles.
Oh, okay. Sí, gracias.
And then the pork belly taco. Like some fried onions on top. Some type of sauce on the bottom.
Roasted pineapple puree.
A little caramel on the plate. Little slices of apple in there.
You're just so silly.
It's good. I would say it's dulce de leche flan.
Okay.
Be the way that I would characterize that. Smooth, it's creamy, beautiful caramel flavor. A little fresh green apple.
It's very delicious. You know what? Seems like a
Triangle flavor.
cheesecake to me.
Cheesecake? Presentation is gorgeous.
It's really beautiful.
Really nice. Yeah. There's something else on top of it. Maybe some candied fruit of some kind. Or what else is in the description?
Corriente de dulce de leche
I think it was apple. Oh no, these are apple.
picante fermentado y manzana. Like a fermented fruit.
Fermented apple. Yeah. Yeah, it was really good.
Did you have any more in you to taste the savory bite?
Maybe. You go first. Yeah, take your glasses off to get into that.
What?
Pork belly is pork belly.
Very tender, delicious. Nothing's overpowering anything. Very tender, delicious, flavorful. Could use a touch of salt.
Don't let the joke go. It's okay. Doesn't need to live forever.
Who said I was joking?
You need to touch of salt? I'll be the judge of that. It's good. Pork belly's really tender.
Isn't it?
Balance
Succulent.
of meat and fat. Juicy.
A little smoky.
Yeah.
And the salt. Touch of salt.
It could if you wanted to. I don't think it needs it. But
Want the bite?
I like a little bit more crunch out of the crispies on top.
Yeah.
They're not as crunchy as they could be. No, go ahead.
They're good though, right?
They are good.
It's really tasty. Okay, Terraza. All right, let's taste the salsa. I hope that's not too spicy. Lord have mercy, y'all.
Should have tasted it first.
Man, I should. There's a rule. Before you put any dollops of sauces on your food, just take a little hint
I didn't follow that rule either, but I got that orange salsa.
Man,
Habanero's still a little bit burning on the tongue.
is it really?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It's talking.
It's talking. Good salsa?
They call it a cilantro guaca chili.
Ah. Cilantro, avocado, and some chili.
Oh my goodness.
They should have had that with chips and salsa.
Little hit. But it's very tasty. I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I'm thinking. I just want you to. You see, you just throw me under the bus too much.
All right, so Terraza 48. Bueno, no bueno. Más y menos.
Oh, it's really good. So we say thumbs up, más o menos, thumbs down, thumbs up for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hit all the check marks.
Hit all the check marks,
Yeah.
ambiance, great service, great personalities, great food.
Yeah.
The one downside is so small, the chips and salsa, I could do without. Who cares? Everything else was just great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely come back if you're in town, check it out. If you live here, check it out.
Yeah.
Passing through, check it out. Must have on the list.
Yes. It's a keeper.
Yes.
For sure. 2 thumbs up. Hey everybody, welcome to 7997 Eats San Miguel. Join us at this table for 3 here at Casa 1810. We're gonna have a good time, good food, and great company.
We're Chris and Jackie, 2 immigrants trying to eat our way through every restaurant in our new hometown of San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. We invite you to a table for 3 to share in everything this UNESCO World Heritage City has to offer. You're watching 7997 Eats San Miguel.
¿Puede tener para mí un salmón? Sí. Medio, por favor. Have you seen something else on here?
Yeah, cambio un poco a las brasas.
What else are you thinking?
Maybe the beet salad.
Okay.
Y ensalada de betabel.
Muchas gracias.
All right, so guys, we are at Tené at Casa 1810, which is a beautiful hotel here in El Centro. On Codo is the name of the street, which means elbow. Because the shape of the street is kind of like a elbow.
It does, yeah. And it turns into the elbow at Zacatecas.
Right.
And Codo.
Right.
Right.
So the main street is like Salida Salaya, then it turns into the Ancha de San Antonio, and then right at that sort of intersection, it turns into Codo on one side and Zacatecas on the other side. This hotel is gorgeous. There's also, I guess, like 3 restaurants technically here. There's Tené, which we are in on the first floor. There's also sort of like a coffee shop and bakery on the outside. And then on the rooftop, there is, I guess it's Tené Rooftop, I think it's called.
I believe so. And it's so pretty.
Yeah, we were there just
so
a couple
nice.
weeks ago for a taco and esquites battle.
Yeah, it was
with,
a chef battle.
Chef Diana from Ancestro and Chef, I don't remember his name, but he's from
Bovine. Yeah.
Great battle, great food. Both chefs kind of showed out. I think it was kind of even, but Diana's like fam, so we kind of gave her a little edge on that one.
Chef D.
But yeah, beautiful environment. There's water feature behind us. There's stone everywhere. The ceiling is kind of open to the sky a little bit. It's just gorgeous in here. Great environment.
And if I seem down, guys, it's because we couldn't go to where I wanted to go to. Pouty face.
So there's a restaurant called Toast the Bear, which is right across the street.
And it's
has
been a
like
while.
4 tables in it. It's so small. So like you gotta have a reservation really to get in there. It's tough to kind of get a table. So we rolled the dice. We could sit at the bar, but we're trying to bring you guys the experience. It's hard to do that at the bar.
Hard to do a table of 3 at the bar.
Yeah. So we'll have to get a reservation and come back to that spot.
Do another time.
Which was our second pick because we were trying to go to Fenicia before that, which was inexplicably closed today.
No.
Welcome to Mexico, because they're going to be closed when they feel like closing. You are not the priority, their life is. So yeah, that's how that goes.
Correct. So yeah, those are 2 of our favorite restaurants in San Miguel.
Yeah.
So good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But this is definitely an amazing number 3 choice.
Yeah.
So shame on us for shame
Right.
on me for being pouty.
Right. So like we didn't have to really leave a block's radius, right? To find
Literally, we just walked across the
even
street.
better options.
No, but seriously, it's true.
Right, yeah.
Within 1 block.
Yeah.
So sorry for being spoiled for choices.
Yeah.
And did we show them the menu?
No, I'll add some menu shots in there, but
Yeah,
in
it's
general,
like-
it's kind of all over the place. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
It's sort of kind of Mexico.
Yeah, so it's got pizza and burgers. It's got
Ribs.
seafood, ribs, all kinds of things on there. Now, I will say every time we've come here, service has been excellent. Servers come over, give you recommendations, let you know what's good. The server gave us the rundown on how tender the ribs were.
He was the bone.
Fall off the bone, muy suave.
Fall off the bone.
Yeah.
Perfecto. Muchas gracias. They do have excellent chips. That's right. Yes. I should have asked them for some more sauce. Guys, their chips and their salsa. You didn't want any, did you, babe?
Actually, no. I thought you wanted chip.
I'm so glad you didn't want any. Yeah, their chips and sauce is bomb. Yep.
Dibble dab.
Little dab will do them.
Yeah, he checked. It's delicious.
Their chips and salsa are bomb.
Roasted tomato salsa. Super delicious.
Well, one of the biggest things is the texture of the tortilla chips.
Yeah.
For me, I like them like this. These are light and crispy.
Light, crispy, airy.
Not stabby in your gums.
And not like that dry, stale. That's not my thing.
These are bomb.
So how would you describe this green salsa?
Smoky. Both of them are smoky because they roast them. So this is that ideology that I'm going to care about every sauce that I put on the plate, even if it's just free chips, right?
Yeah.
So it's smoky because they roasted the tomatillos. You can see the charred onion, all that black bits in there. A little sour.
Yeah, really nice acidity, balanced with some salt in there at the same time. Yeah. And the heat's slow.
Yeah.
It comes on
It's
a little
not
bit,
even aggressive. You know?
hits you back in the throat a little bit, but not like hard aggressive. It's gentle. A gentle heat.
Gentle heat.
Yeah, and the red one again.
Red.
Got
Let's
some
see.
smokiness.
All right. So the red.
A little more chunky. See some peppers in there.
But this one, if I'm not mistaken, has pineapple.
Yeah.
There's a sweetness to it.
I can taste it.
That tomato is bomb.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. Yep. So this is normally the time, guys. Now, since it's a table of 3, you can't be but so greedy. But I would like just snatch one of these sauces and look at Chris, and then he'd look at me. And I just take it. Or I'll bug the waiter, be like, más salsa, por favor. Por favor. No.
Yeah, you're a bit annoying with that.
Oh, so annoying.
You take one bite of sauce, like, can I get some more? And they're looking at you like, why does this gringo want more sauce?
Because you know what?
He has a full cup.
You know what's about to happen? Tear it down, tear it up.
Let it go with the flow of service. You ain't got to get everything up front. You know what I mean?
Instead of training them to help me, you train me to help them.
No, I'm training you to be patient,
I'm impatient.
especially as somebody who was a server.
Listen,
I know you've been to a table with somebody, you put a Coke down, like, let me get another Coke.
Yeah.
They take one sip. I'm going to need another one.
you know what's so interesting? Those would be the people that would order 2. Like Miss Jackie, I drink a lot of soda. I drink a lot of water. I'm just letting you know, just go ahead and bring 2 up front. And then literally,
And there's
you
also
jokers
people,
weren't
you put
lying.
their soda down, they're going to sit there and jack the whole thing at one time and be looking at you like, why my glass ain't full.
So which kind of person should I be?
I think you should be the person that enjoys the salsa that you have here now. And when it's time for some more, you ask for some more.
And what kind of person should you be?
The one who trains you to be that kind of person. Because you ain't acting right.
Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Perfecto. Muchas gracias. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
That is beautiful. Es muy bonito. Mm-hmm. Gracias.
Okay. Can you do the honors? We'll start with the beet salad.
All right. So what you are viewing now, everyone, is the ensalada de betabel, and it has charcoal, beetroot, creamy. I don't know what that is.
I think it's some kind of cheese.
Yeah.
Joku.
It says joku,
Joku cheese.
joku cremoso, Indian nuts, which I'm thinking they look like pecans to me.
Like pecans or walnuts, yeah.
Passion fruit puree and arugula.
Mm-hmm.
How you just gonna start eating without me? Did you? You gave me the menu. You picked up a fork. You're horrible.
So we have
And then we have
braised octopus.
braised octopus, pulpo a las brasas, grilled octopus, black rice, coriander, spearmint, and basil. It looks amazing.
And lastly,
Mhm. And last but not least, we have salmon enconstrado. It's crusted with seeds, beetroot hummus, grilled vegetables, and warm lettuces. I see asparagus, but I'm happy about
Asparagus,
that.
Brussels sprouts,
Yeah, asparagus
carrots.
and Brussels sprouts. What is that friend right there? What is that? It's glistening.
that's the skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I will say, presentation-wise, the beet salad I think is gorgeous. The plate itself is like the main attraction.
Yes.
Sort of this, and get a little side view, a little cantilever top with a built-in dipping area. I mean, the herbs on top of the octopus is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's the salmon.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it feels like
Too much.
too much. They were kind of playing with the vegetables on top of the salmon. Granted, what you're seeing now is kind of deconstructed. But it was a little goofy. Let's get some of this in our bellies. You want to start with the octopus?
Yeah. Mm. Wow.
Delicioso.
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to manhandle it off the plate. Pull out.
Mm. Mm.
Right now, the octopus is seeming a bit on the tough side.
But
I
once
haven't
you,
fully got into it.
mm-hmm.
I might be talking out the side of my mouth right now. Got this
It's
beautiful
a
black
very
rice.
it's a very deep, rich flavor, and I can't.
Can't place it.
There's a butter. I see it's buttery to me. Smoky. Okay, so for right now, there is a Tina Turner song on. It is. You're right.
Techno
It's dance
version.
music. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
So the octopus
Smoky.
is a little on the tough side.
Is it?
Smoky,
Mm-hmm.
charred flavor, slightly fishy.
Mm-hmm.
I can see some herbs in the marinade,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they're not really coming through. Probably why there's so many herbs on top of the dish to kind of reinforce that herb flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The rice is good. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Well seasoned, moist, tender.
Mm-hmm.
Really good flavor.
Mm-hmm. But definitely smoky, dark and rich.
Yeah.
There is a butteriness to it too, right?
There's a little butteriness to it, yeah. I will say it's not a standout flavor in it.
Mm-mm.
It's just sort of like well-rounded, well-seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't like one thing that's kind of jumping out.
Right. Right. No acid.
No acid. Definitely could use a little squeeze of lime or something. on top.
No spice. Almost like eating just a nice grilled steak. You know,
Yeah.
it's a grilled piece of meat. And you need the octopus to be tender on.
Just a little.
So just so y'all know, Christopher likes things falling off the bone, and I'm just not that way. I'm okay if there's a little bit of resistance, Now, I don't want to take a bite and, you know, my dentures are still left there, but I don't need the meat falling off the bone. I personally would, I'd like to have a little bite to it. So for me, the tenderness is fine. You're not wrestling with it. You're not fighting it.
I am. I'm still chewing. First piece I had, I'm still chewing.
Well, you have issues with your dental.
Yeah. This could be a little tenderer. That's all.
Just for you. But don't make me think
I
that
think
it's
for
it's
everybody,
tough.
it could be tender.
It's not tough, y'all.
I'm not saying it. No, it's a little. It's octopus. So if you don't really like boil it down ahead of time and get it really tender, then it's going to be there's some bite to it, a little chew. But you know, depending on who you are, you might like that texture. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I like it a little tenderer. Tenderer.
You ready to move on?
You want to do salmon?
Por favor. You can't help but it be beautiful because of that.
Yeah, that beetroot hummus is
The
just
beet hummus is,
beautiful color.
yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so it's beets and the chickpeas. Okay,
A little extra earthiness there.
it's very earthy.
Very smooth. Good piece of salmon. A lot of fat. Juicy.
That's good.
Very good. Could use a touch of salt, actually.
You making fun of me?
No.
So it's actually a thing.
This salmon could use a touch of salt. Absolutely.
But good flavor other than that?
Asparagus is a little wilted.
Yeah, he's a little sad. Oh,
Got hit a little hard. I guess it
Carrot.
was grilled or roasted.
how you about your veg? No?
To me, the veg doesn't feel intentional.
It's an afterthought.
Like, oh, we got some asparagus, we got some Brussels sprouts laying around. Yeah, I'd prefer if they had like one vegetable and just did it really well, rather than 3 stalks of asparagus, 1 Brussels sprout, and a carrot.
And the carrot.
Just kind of haphazardly presented.
Now, I will say, I appreciate them offering the temperature for salmon. Many people don't realize salmon can be eaten raw.
Yeah.
For example, your sushi lovers, right? You literally can have salmon raw and then all the way to well done, just like a steak.
Yeah.
But a good piece of salmon, to me, is medium. I agree with the vegetables. They didn't do them well. They're dry. To me, the vegetables that they have are fine. They just need to do them differently from me.
Yeah.
You know, someone else may like them this way. But you're right. It looks like they just did them ahead of time, boom, and then just sell it. Because oftentimes vegetables don't have to be sold or served piping hot or what have you. So yeah, it just needs some love to it.
Yeah.
For sure. The skin, are you finding it to be crispy at all? Oh, they laid it
Even if it was, it's laid on top of the hummus.
on top of the hummus. Okay.
By the time you get it, that skin's not crispy anymore.
As you takes the whole piece.
It's not crispy. I don't even know that's the whole piece.
How did you not know that's the whole piece?
Because you took half the salmon. You didn't get any skin with it?
No.
Sorry, I didn't know.
The salmon, I will say, because it was kissed on the grill, there's a really nice grill flavor to it. Would I order it again?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll decide later. Am I going to eat it all? Yes, I am. Now, how would you like that salmon on that black rice?
Anything on that black rice.
You like that, huh?
Black rice is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get a little bite of this carrot. Oh, I didn't even taste the carrot.
Well, how's the carrot?
Wow. It's a carrot. Just want to give him the Mark Waynes real quick.
Wow. Sí, not that way. Muchas gracias.
So yeah, the beet salad. trying to remember what it is. Maracuya puree.
No, that's gonna be bomb.
The cons on top, some arugula, and then a little side of cheese, joku cheese.
Whatever that is.
Maybe I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe I'm not. I
Right.
don't know. Not familiar with that cheese.
Is that good, man? This with a piece of salmon would have been bomb.
Yeah, because the earthiness of the beets, the sweetness of the passion fruit, creamy cheese, little crunch of the nut.
Is that good, man?
This is delicious. I mean, I think there's a lot of restaurants who do beet salads here locally.
They do.
I'm not sure why.
Don't
Maybe
know
beets
why.
are just plentiful locally. I don't know, but of all the ones I've had, to me so far, this is the best one.
Really?
I think.
It's good, babe, huh?
Really good. Yeah.
I'm so glad when you are enjoying your vegetables. And it's okay, let me make sure y'all know. It's not that my husband doesn't eat vegetables,
Because I do.
because he does. But let's just be clear, it's not your go-to. It's not your first, kind of a situation, right? If you just want pizza for dinner, you're good with that. Whereas I would want
A
pizza
salad.
and a salad, right? I used to burn them up all the time when we would go out to eat when the boys were younger. We would always go, remember Luigi's, our favorite pizza spot? Get some wings and pizza. And then they look at me and I'm like, y'all want a salad? No, ma'am. We getting a salad
here for
anyway.
Nobody's here for salad.
You're getting a salad anyway. You're welcome.
I will say,
Which will you say?
this little side of cheese
Uh-huh.
is totally unnecessary.
Okay. Because it's on the smear on the bottom,
It's a
right?
smear on the bottom.
Okay.
And the smear on the bottom, maybe you want a little bit more smear. But
That's
like,
really delicious.
you don't need the little cup. Like, find some other thing to put in the cup or get a different plate or whatever. You just wasted a whole extra thing of cheese.
Or croutons. If it's going to be a thing, maybe they're thinking that folks are going to do this. Maybe.
Maybe.
do
I
you
think
think?
the cheese on the bottom is enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
very good.
Yeah. And you could tell they really take advantage of their wood burning oven. They roasted their beets. Yeah, that's really yummy. One of my favorites. You wouldn't pay me if I were younger. You're gonna eat beets when you're older. Like, no, I won't.
Never.
Beets are nasty.
Because usually you got beets, they'd be like the canned beets,
Uh-huh.
kind of pickled and just not good.
Yeah.
If you get a good fresh beet that's roasted well, it's really delicious.
I think that's really what it was. You need to mature into things, I think, and have a different outlook and appreciation. But also those who were in charge of feeding us, I don't think they knew how to cook the food properly sometimes. Like even with cabbage, right? That would be a green vegetable that we would have. And I think my mom boiled it. She put it in a pot with a whole lot of water, some onions, salt and pepper, and some butter or something like that. And it's like that. We shouldn't boil that.
Ooh, I'm starting to hit the wall, y'all.
You enjoying your lunch?
Yeah.
Well,
It's not a
actually,
cheap lunch either, y'all.
he is never a cheap date.
I mean, your prices are going to start around 300 pesos.
Well, no.
Might be 290, 270.
Oh, hold on. All right. So, guacamole is $190.
That's just an avocado.
Our ensalada de betabel, our beet salad is $250, which is about $12. And then we have, let's see, you could get 3 tacos for $280. Their pizzas are 300 pesos. Hamburguesas are $320. And again, restaurant food in a hotel tends to be more expensive.
It is.
So just be mindful, y'all. This is not what's normally on the streets at a regular, quote unquote, regular restaurant. I mean,
depends on
it
the
can, but it's a little pricier. Just so you know, we're in a fancy hotel. Then al pulpo a las brasas, the
Octopus.
octopus, is $420, and my salmon.
Salmon.
Oh, salmon is $380. So
Yeah. I think it was a ribeye steak on there was the most expensive at about 640 pesos.
$650.
Yeah.
That's small too. 300 grams.
300 grams. Yeah, it's pretty small.
That's pretty small.
Yeah. as we come to the end of the lunch here, what are your overall thoughts on Tené here at Casa 1810 Hotel?
Always a thumbs up.
Yeah.
The ambiance is always so beautiful. Service is always excellent, and you're going to get a good meal. Is it going to be over the top, like smack your face out? It may not be, but the food is always good and fresh.
Yeah, definitely fresh. I think there's always sort of, every time we come here, there's been like one thing that didn't really hit it. I think the first time we came, it was the hamburger. The hamburger was like a big meatball with no breading in it. Like, it was just
Dense.
But this time around, much better experience. Granted, everything else was good last time. I don't want to make it seem like
We had a
it was
couple
bad.
of tacos.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if we had a pasta dish or I can't remember, but it was just that one thing that stood out that wasn't so great.
Yeah. But again, great service, great ambiance, great environment. The octopus was delicious with the black rice. The beet salad was great. Salmon was delicious too. A couple of notes on the presentation and the vegetable on the side. I think if you're ever in town, number one, stay at the hotel because the hotel is amazing.
Bananas.
And come by and swing, have some dinner, or even go to the bakery in the front side, which has this beautiful quartz bar that is actually lit
pictures.
from the inside. Yeah, I'm going
We're
to
gonna show you
that
guys.
too.
They're
You'll
gorgeous.
see it's actually light coming through the stone in the bar, which is incredible. She told me to get up and move. I'm not listening. In this video, we're going to check out Fenicia down here at Zacatero 73 in El Centro in San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. We're going to have some beautiful Lebanese food prepared by two Mexican sisters of Lebanese descent.
Come on in, guys. Sit down with us while we eat some of the most fabulous Lebanese food here at Fenicia's. Perfecto. Muchas gracias. Are you ready?
No.
No.
Six. Okay.
There you go to six. Is it okay? I want to try one. I've never had their salad.
Which one?
They have a bazing kusa salada.
Okay.
It has roasted eggplant, zucchini, mushrooms, seasoned with the house dressing. We've never had a salad.
Try it out.
May we have that? Start. Okay, gracias.
We are at one of our favorite spots. Place we were trying to come to last time in the last video, Fenicia.
Fenicia.
Run by two Mexican sisters of Lebanese descent, which who even knows, who even thinks about that before you come to Mexico. But, you know, the Arabic and the Mexican cultures are really intertwined and mixed up.
And there's a lot of ethnicity in Mexico. People don't realize that.
Absolutely, absolutely. One of our favorite places to come, economical, good food, traditional Mediterranean hummuses and kibbeh and falafel, all that kind of stuff.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's so
So I think
good.
today we're going to actually try some different stuff than we usually get. Because they have a lot of sort of platters, kind of put together mixes of things. So you might get like 3 falafels and a couple of kibbehs and some hummus all on the same platter.
Tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh, yeah. So we're trying out a couple different things. We're going to try a lamb soup, possibly some fish marinated in tahini. What was that salad you got?
Oh, is it some kind of salada with roasted eggplant?
Bazingen kusa salada. Hopefully I'm
Say
saying
that 3 times.
If you're Lebanese and know better than I do.
Yeah, roasted eggplant.
Yeah, roasted eggplant, zucchini, mushrooms with a house dressing. So yeah, we're gonna try out some different stuff. So come along for the ride.
Yeah, we got a table for 3. So now, one of the things that we really enjoy about this restaurant, Fenicia's, first of all, is the food. And the service is very chill, very laid back, and it's run by 2 sisters, like Chris said. and they're just so sweet. You know what I mean? They're sweet, they're humble, they remember all their customers. So when you walk in, you're like, oh, hey, Jackie, hi, Chris. You see that, they do the same thing with other customers. But the food is, they cook from their native land, and they know what they're doing. So if you all see this pink lemonade, please don't think we're being reminiscent of home. It is not that. This is homemade lemonade with rose water syrup.
Very delicious.
It is so good. Oh my gosh,
a
it's
little
so
bit
good.
of that floralness to it. Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice.
It is so good. And you can also come here for Lebanese delicacies.
Yes.
So if you want some authentic tahina, they even have different oils,
Olives, incense, hookah paraphernalia.
bulgur wheat. Like you could come here and stock your pantry with traditional Lebanese delicacies.
It's a
so it's pretty
cultural,
cool.
Touch point for the community.
Yeah,
Not only just the restaurant, but also provide you with the things you need to live a Lebanese lifestyle.
So it is so cool. Yeah, we definitely recommend it.
And one reason I think why we're sharing this particular place, we come here a lot. It's never like super duper busy, which, you kind of love that it can be quiet, peaceful, and kind of feels like it's all your own. But like, if it's not busy for too long, it may not be here for too long. So at the expense of hopefully making this a trendier place, it may make it so that we can't get a table in the future. We definitely want to share this place with everybody who's in town, out of town, coming through. It's a place to check out. You might not see it on your top 10 list on Condé Nast of great restaurants.
Right. It may not be in one of those little books.
Right.
But you got to come.
It's someplace you need to come.
Gotta come. It's so good.
Because you can't get this type of food anywhere else in the city. Like we've been to a couple Mediterranean places lately. You'll get bits and pieces of it here, but you want the authentic, real, like this is where to come to get it.
They learn from their grandma.
Yes.
This is where you come.
This is it.
And it was really interesting.
Two versions, right? And they cook one in a row.
That's so interesting. Okay. We didn't expect for it to be cooked. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It smells so good.
It smells amazing. All right.
So we are starting with the Bazing something. I said it earlier.
Bazing Kusa Salada.
Okay. Eggplant, mushrooms, like some zucchini in there too.
And
dressing on
love.
it. It's actually a hot salad, which you were not aware of.
I know. We were not expecting that at
It's
all.
smelling so good. It's a wonderful surprise.
Tangy, fresh, tender.
Yeah, tender, tangy, fresh. You got it. You hit all the points. Mushrooms are earthy.
Very rich.
Yeah.
It's rich too, right?
It is.
It's like the dressing has I guess some olive oil and maybe tahina.
Maybe some tahini, yeah. I think this is what I wish when you go to a restaurant they give you like a side of seasonal veg.
This is what you
This
want.
is what I would like to have. Not just like plain sauteed zucchini with pepper and onion and maybe a piece of broccoli on top.
You mean in that little weird carrot?
California vegetable
The
mix.
carrot with ridges?
Yeah, the carrot with the ridges. Why the carrot always got to have ridges? I don't understand. But that is not this. This is delicious.
We're not expecting this at all. Like really, all I would need with this is a couple of kebabs, side of hummus. I'm straight. This is so delicious.
Fresh parsley.
And it also makes you rethink what salad has to be.
Right.
Salad doesn't have to be cold all the time. You girls can cook. Let me tell you something. Does it need salt? Nope.
No.
Am I going to add it?
Probably. I will say this is one of the few places where I accept a non-soft, pillowy pita. They're more like pita chips.
They're crunchy here, right?
Crunchy. I don't mind some. Anywhere else I'd probably complain. Why they not soft and fluffy?
You know what's really interesting? I think once you like a place, it's not about settling.
Right.
It's not settling, but you're okay. Like you just said, if at other places you want to be soft and dough, and yummy, right? But here it's like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, people say this about my cooking, and I'm not boasting, but this is what they say. I don't normally eat such and such, but I like yours, and I think that's really what it is. You know,
To me, it's like I've accepted that you can cook, so I'm going to accept your viewpoint on how you present
On how
such
you
and
pre-
such. So, if it were up to me, I'd have a soft, pillowy pita. But I know they can cook, so I'm okay. And it's still good. I can stop being a hater for a minute.
Please and thank you. Everything is soft and tender, but still has texture to it.
It's not mush.
This was a very pleasant surprise.
This is one of the few dishes where I taste the parsley.
And you like it?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Parsley is generally not something you say, oh, I taste the parsley. I think there's enough parsley in here that you get that sort of fresh vegetable parsley
Herbaceous.
flavor. Yeah.
It always baffles me about this restaurant. It's so small, but their menu is very extensive.
It's a lot.
And the food is always fresh. I haven't had a bad meal here yet.
Yeah. And I think a lot of the same things are reusing the same ingredients, and so it may seem bigger than what it actually is. But it is a lot. It's a big menu.
If I were to explain the ambiance to you guys, I think it's just intimate,
Intimate, little,
right?
eclectic. I don't know, maybe not eclectic, probably not. the word. It's a mix of some things. So like the tables and the chairs are very local, Mexican style.
You definitely, yeah.
Very typical. You'll see in
It's
a lot
Mexican,
of restaurants.
Lebanese, right?
Lot of homes, restaurants. You'll see the same furniture. It's made locally. Pretty inexpensive. So it's like you could beat it up and replace it pretty easily.
And it fits hips in there.
The lighting is very typical of San Miguel, but it's actually Arabic lighting. You'll see it a lot around town, and I think people try and think that it's Mexican, but it's actually Arabic, sourced. A lot of different posters from home, Lebanese flags, so they're for sure repping their culture in their hometown. But yeah, it's kind of just a basic environment, nothing sort of over the top or special about it. But,
Open kitchen.
just cozy, open kitchen. Kinda, if anything is cooking, you're going to smell it, and you're going to be hungry. immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's right off the main street, so there's some traffic noise out there. So it's not your romantic, quiet dinner place for
This
sure.
is not it's not fine dining at all.
Great lunch spot, great inexpensive dinner, always good food, comfort food. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good comfort food. So I was telling Chris, and you tell me what y'all think. This is soul food to me.
Yeah.
It's in their head and it's in their heart. And you could taste that. You could taste the tradition. You could taste the love.
Yeah.
To me, that's soul food.
To me, soul food is what do you cook when family comes over? When everybody gets together, when they want that stuff that makes everyone feel at home, like that's what you cook.
Oh, okay. So that's the food that grandma makes.
Grandma makes, auntie,
Aunt,
whoever,
uncle, yeah.
whoever cooks in the family.
I like that definition.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, what do y'all think soul food is?
Yeah.
Or soul food, comfort food. Like, what is that?
Your Cajun food, your
Right.
mashed potatoes.
Perfecto. Muchas gracias. Oh, so good. We're so excited. Oh, see, I guess we'll share. Muchas gracias.
So,
Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful?
we have a platter. It's called the
Number two.
Baobab. Number two.
Number two.
It's got hummus and tabbouleh and
Falafels.
falafel
See.
and baba ganoush. And then we have, what was it, hamak samar? Hopefully I'm saying that right.
Salmon marinated
Salmon
in
and
tahini.
tahini. A little mahomra on the side, some tabbouleh, and some rice up under there,
Yeah.
and some eggplants.
This looks delicious. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Then the focilla, number 11, is a bean and lamb stew, which looks absolutely delicious.
It looks, that's a whole meal within itself.
Yeah, we got to dig in.
Dig in.
This is where we start.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Let's start with the soup.
Start with the soup.
Yeah.
pull them sleeves up.
Oh, I see you.
Remember, we got a little rice in there as well. See, in Mexico, it's still rice and beans time.
Yep.
I don't care how Lebanese it is. It's some rice and some beans.
Yep. Okay, I want to taste the broth.
You can get the little broth.
Don't be like me.
You gotta be tasting the same thing.
Oh
same
my
time.
gosh. He just want to be like me, y'all. All right.
Food review 101. Taste the same food at the same time.
Okay. Smoky. Okay.
Smoky, lammy,
Lammy.
beanie. It's a little acidity to it too. It's nice.
There is acid to it.
Yeah.
Maybe tomato.
Tomato.
That might be bone.
It might be.
Just be careful.
You didn't have to knock it off my spoon, no. I can see meat on it. It's all
I
right.
just want to give him his nerves.
Mission accomplished. Lamb is tender. Wow. Beans are tender.
It's gamey, but I like it. Right?
You get a whole lot of game, bro. This is like down home, mama made it.
Comfort
Just good
food.
stew. That's good. So good it makes you go quiet.
You ladies can cook. You can really cook.
Thank you.
Is this traditional stew?
Yes.
Oh,
December.
this is December because we know like we've never seen it.
Soup.
Did you get a little cinnamon off the lamb? Not one bite. I felt cinnamon for some reason.
I think now if I know my husband, he's going to stop eating this because he might want that for lunch tomorrow. I'm just putting it out there.
There's no reason to stop eating this. It's good. It's comforting. My belly is loving it.
He's happy, y'all.
I'm very happy. Y'all keep seeing me miss my straw.
He's soup drunk.
Just a little bit.
All right, so we have salmon. I believe this may be
Eggplant?
Eggplant? Yeah, eggplant. Charred eggplant. There's a little rice-a-roni.
Rice pilaf
It is a...
with the vermicelli.
Yep.
Tabbouleh
Tabbouleh.
and mahamora.
No. Oh, no. I guess a red pepper
dip.
hummus?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to break into that salmon though.
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with you biting around the salmon.
being silly.
Let me tell you about my wife. She loves some salmon.
I do love salmon. Salmon.
Salmon.
All right.
It's got a little almond on top, as well as some parsley.
Salmon almondine, I guess,
So I'm saying, like, there's a lot on the menu, but it's all the same ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Like mahomaras in 10 different dishes, eggplants everywhere, parsley's everywhere. You just added salmon to what you already had.
Yeah.
Made a new dish. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. So, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted more.
It's one of those things where salmon's a little on the dry side. It's a thin piece of
Overcooked.
salmon, a little hard.
But the tabbouleh always hits. The tabbouleh always hits, guys. I think the new thing now to say is it always slaps.
There has to be some violence involved. Hitting, slapping. Yeah. What you need? Salt? Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's get a little salt.
Yeah, the rice.
It might have been better with the snapper.
Yeah, the rice is not my favorite. The salmon is a little dry.
It's right.
I think it needs a little seasoning. But I think mixing it with that tabbouleh, though,
Yeah, if you mix it all together,
I think that's going to be the
brings in the seasoning that you need for sure.
that's going to be the money bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think there was a choice of salmon or snapper with this. I think I'll probably go with snapper next time. Tends not to dry out as much as salmon does. It's not bad. All the sides are as good as they always are. Yeah.
So, for me, the salmon needs to be medium, so it'll be a little softer and under. But all of the flavors mixed together.
Yeah.
It's muy rico.
The salmon by itself could be seasoned a little stronger, for sure. And once you mix it all together, it slaps.
So we have baba ganoush, which is the roasted eggplant. And then on this side, we have the hummus. Hummus. And then tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh.
Yep. Bulgur wheat, parsley, tomato, onion kind of a situation. And then their falafel.
Falafel.
And it is delicious, y'all. As long as it's the same. And it is. Man.
There's also some, what's that on top? Is that like pickled beets?
I think so. Let me see.
You can see the inside of that falafel there.
Maybe pickled radish. That eggplant. Oh my. The eggplant. Honey, taste the eggplant by itself. Because I don't think we've ever done that.
Uh-huh.
You
Tell
have?
me what I ain't done. I know what I done did before.
He's so annoying. Okay. First of all, creamy,
Smoky?
smoky.
I like extra smoky.
I don't know what them ladies be doing back there.
They put some liquid smoke in that eggplant? They back then cheap.
They made
They might have.
lemon, smoke. Oh my goodness. It's so good.
The falafel is so crunchy and
Yes.
seasoned.
The
I'm not a
hummus.
huge falafel lover.
But he
But I'll
likes
eat that
theirs. He likes theirs. Oh, it's so good. And the fun part about this dish right here is that it's a nice assortment, full of flavor. And if you just want to go meatless that meal or that day, this is perfect for that.
And wouldn't even care.
You wouldn't even care. You would not miss a kebab. Yeah. This is a perfect plate.
What are you trying to interrupt in my fun?
You should see an imaginary line. There's no reason for you to cross that. There's no.
I'm gonna give you back the hummus I took, so you can stop crying.
Okay. I ain't cried yet.
Petty hummus eater.
No, it's their food. It make it get violent. Because we don't come often. You know what I mean? Like
Not
if this
often
is
enough.
no, we really don't. And so yeah, no, I just don't want to share
And this is something
the
that
sister's food. Their falafel is the bomb. It's so well seasoned. It's so crunchy. It's just again when you are from that culture, you learn from your parents, your grandparents. It's in you. It's in you. And that's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Some things will never change. It's so good. It is so good. Do you ever can we ever order delivery or no?
Yes.
Where? How? Well,
Call me.
before we leave, please and thank you.
well, there it is. I don't have to leave the house. It just made me even more lazy.
True.
I want to get some lamb stew and some falafels at the house.
What?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get number 11 and one of these. Be straight.
My watch just told me to get up and move. I'm not listening.
Did it really?
Yeah. You see a little guy doing the stretches?
I thought it was John Travolta dancing.
So, what do we think of Fenicia? Yeah, basically, one of our favorite spots. We come here all the time.
But we had to share it with you guys.
We're here because we know it's good. No surprises. Everything was good. Salmon was so-so. Could have been better. What?
There was a surprise.
The
The eggplant, mushroom, and zucchini salad.
Salad, yes.
Bazing kusa salada. Very tasty and delicious.
Which is roasted vegetables. You may not consider a salad, but it's delicious. Prices here very reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Most expensive thing is about 350 pesos, and that's a rack of lamb, right? Mm-hmm. So you're not going to break the budget coming here.
Correct.
Food's always fresh.
They even have a
delicious.
platter for 2 people.
They do have a platter for 2 people
For
which
$3.50.
is $3.50.
Yeah.
So both of y'all can eat for $3.50.
Yeah.
So yeah, do we recommend? Of course, we recommend. Come here often, early and often. Delicious. Double thumbs up. Bean and lamb stew, delicious. Hands down, we eat that any day of the week. Tastes like home. The vegetables, same kind of thing. Tastes like home. Great textures on all the vegetables.
I'm so glad he has this covered.
Falafel, crispity, crunchy, dense in the middle, just delicious, well seasoned. Hummus, baba ganoush is extra smoky. Tabbouleh is fresh. Lemony is
Very seasoned.
only downside, the salmon was a little on the dry side. I think if you swap out the red snapper instead of the salmon option, you'll probably have a little better idea of what it can be.
But when it's mixed with the tabbouleh,
Right, you mix it with tabbouleh and mahamura, the red pepper dip. Delicious.
chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Yes. You know, let me tell you about this falafel. It's so crunchy on the outside. It reminds me of the panko breadcrumbs.
I can see that.
Oh my god, y'all. Finish up, babe. Finish up.
But that is the sound of freshness. Because they're making something from scratch with the blender. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, buy a coffee. If you want to learn a little bit more about moving to Mexico, check us out at 7997.life. You can sign up for a consultation there. It's $50 for an hour consultation.
We have one coming up on Friday.
We have one coming up on Friday.
Yep.
If you feel so inclined, become a member. We're dropping, next extra content all the time for that. We have a new member, Miss Wendy Buckles, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So yeah, there's plenty of ways for you to kind of get involved and become part of the 79917 family. So
If you're in town,
yeah,
hit us up.
hit us up.
We'll grab a coffee,
Yeah.
grab a meal.
Yeah,
If the pop-ups are happening,
yes, come visit us and
enjoy
Get
a
a meal.
meal.
Yes.
You can taste my cooking.
absolutely delicious.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Yeah, she does a good job. It's not as good as my cooking, but we can only ask for some.
Cuídate.
Arius Garcia, take care, take a chance.
Bye, y'all.
We'll see you guys next week.
Luv and Co. Nurturing your natural beauty. Clean ingredients, conscious choices. Melanin focused, earth friendly, toxin free. Luv and Co. Beauty with a heart. Wear love, share love. Now featuring Your Skin Deserves This Treat, our jojoba exfoliating skin scrub. It will leave your skin feeling so yummy, clean, and just absolutely healthier. Get your hands on our jojoba exfoliating scrub to get rid of that dead skin and to have your face looking healthier and feeling so refreshed. There is a link in the description.